Hello everyone, if you don't know me, my name is Sarah Danielle, and if you do know me, then welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for today's video for various reasons, but before I get into those, I just wanted to say a little PSA. This video is unisex, men's and women's. I'm going to be talking about men and women's trends, and I'm also just going to be talking about trends in general that are always unisex because I like to make my videos inclusive for as many people as I possibly can. Before I get into it, I just wanted to say if you are a guy or a girl, no matter what, you are going to find trends in here that you've probably bought, and you've definitely seen at least one or two of these trends. As you guys saw from the title, today we are going to be talking about and rating 2024 fashion trends. But before we do that, I feel like it's important for me to acknowledge the fact that I do not think that everybody should indulge in micro trends, and my intention from posting this video is never going to be that I think you guys should get rid of all the trends I don't like. I also don't think that you should get rid of anything in your closet that isn't necessarily currently trending. I don't think that you should base any of what you have in your closet off of my opinions. This is strictly my thoughts. And if you like something but it's not currently in the trend cycle rotation, don't get rid of it. Just keep wearing it. There is no use in getting rid of anything. I'm going to be showing you guys photos of each of these trends as well right before I speak about them. And I just want to say, I found that even with trends I didn't necessarily love, when I looked up outfits for them, I kind of liked it on some people. So none of these trends I actually even hate. I actually recorded this video a few days ago, and I am re-recording it right now because I just wasn't happy with it. Fun fact, I'm recording this the day before it goes up, and it is 7:45 p.m. because I work today, and this is the only day and only time that I could record this video. I am exhausted, and I'm going to fully edit this and schedule it tonight. So you guys better hit that like button. And that's not even me trying to be like, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on post notifications, etc, etc. That's just me saying I literally am fully re-recording. I had like over an hour and a half of footage on the other video that I already started editing, and I wasn't happy about it, and I wanted you guys to have a quality video. So please like this video because I am so tired. We've got quite a few trends I'm going to talk about today, so let's get into it. First off, we're going to be talking about fur. Fur is a more recent trend, I want to say. Now, I know that fur has been around, okay? And by the way, I mean faux fur, not necessarily real fur. It's kind of referring to both. I actually recently got a fur coat and a fur hat, both from Princess Polly, which use my code Sarah20 for 20% off at checkout, by the way. And I really like it, and I'm not just saying that because they sponsored one of my last videos. Like, truly, I do love the fur aesthetic. I think it looks great. I don't necessarily love fur in like a super expensive, super chic kind of way. I like fur in a more like cool girl, maximalist jewelry, wearing like super worn-in jeans, like slick back bun, funky glasses, lots of ear piercings, really cool lip liner, like that whole vibe I think looks so good with the fur jacket. I feel like faux fur is something that's hard to find cute pieces with when it's not in the current trend cycle, so I'm happy it is right now because I got a few pieces that I think are going to last me a long time. The second trend we're going to be talking about is kind of simple, but it's just boxers under jeans. I have been loving it. I think it's really cool. I think that texture and color are super important factors in an outfit, and I'm going to make a video on the 3 core factors in fashion, which is texture, silhouette, and color, hopefully coming soon. But anyway, I think that the boxers under jeans trend is super cute. I think it's great. I think it'll last a really long time. I don't really think it's something that can go out of style. I think it's very unique to yourself. I like that you can do it subtly by having just a little bit poke out or like a more neutral color, or you can make it kind of a statement piece in your outfit by using more vibrant color or having it stick out a little bit more from your jeans. I honestly don't have a big opinion on it. I just think it's really cute. The third trend we're going to be talking about is micro shorts, you guys. I love micro shorts and I hate micro shorts. Like, I feel like I've only seen this certain style of short on super thin women, and it's usually looked past because a lot of times people who are thin are looked at as having good style when they don't, but it's just because they have a super thin body. It is those shorts that like almost go up on your hip like underwear does, and it kind of ends up looking like high-waisted granny panties. Does that mean? It might be a little bit mean. However, I do think that if that little like crack, not your butt crack, but like the line that it separates your butt from the back of your thigh, I think that should always be covered. I think that if the micro shorts just cover that, that's like the perfect micro short length. And I think that any shorter than that, it's like, okay girl, you're just wearing like underwear out and about. However, I think that the length where it just covers your butt is like the perfect micro short length, and I honestly would indulge in that trend if I found some that fit me right. Nonetheless, I do like this trend. However, when I hate it, I really hate it. The next trend is going to be dark indigo denim / raw denim, more specifically raw denim. And if you don't know what raw denim is, it's basically denim that has not been treated, it has not been washed, and it has not been bleached in any shape or form, which usually all denim has been if you buy it in store and it's lighter than a super dark rich indigo blue. Raw denim is honestly very sought after this year, and I love that it's becoming a trend. My boyfriend actually makes raw denim jeans for people, and I love it. Basically all jeans or jean jackets that you buy that are made of raw denim are going to be fully unique to you, because say you always have your phone in one pocket, eventually that pocket will have kind of a mark where your phone is. If you always have like a carabiner with your keys hanging off it on the same belt loop, that's eventually going to show. The wear and the creases are eventually going to show as well. And it kind of makes the pants unique to you and tell the story of you when you're wearing the jeans, which I think is so cool. I love it. I think it's probably one of my top 2 favorite trends on this list, and I'm only not saying my top favorite trend because I can't remember all the ones on this list right now, but as of right now, it is the #1 trend. I love it so much. Specifically, people wearing raw denim sets, so like jeans with the jean jacket with like a super boxy baggy fit. I love it, and it is my dream for my boyfriend to make me a jean jacket that goes with the jeans he made me. Love them. The next trend is possibly my least favorite trend on this list. No hate to anyone I have shown in this outfit, but athletic shorts with feminine outfits. I hate this trend with a fiery, burning passion. I think it literally just looks so out of place. And I know that many people see fashion as something that's just a form of self-expression and something to have fun with. For me and how I explore fashion is something that looks good, is cohesive, makes me feel myself, makes me feel like I'm standing out. I really, really care about the technicalities of fashion. I care about the silhouettes. I care about the colors. I care about how everything goes together. And I care about how everything harmonizes with one another in your outfit. I just think these outfits have absolutely no harmony. It just looks like you spilled something on your pants and then had to change it into your gym shorts that you brought for school. Does that make sense? Anyway, that was really harsh. Moving on. The next trend is pointed toe kitten heels. We have seen a absolute surplus of this year. I feel like people used to think that pointed toe kitten heels were a little bit like grandma-ish. I actually love pointed toe and kitten heel, but I like it more in a boot form. That's my personal preference. And I think that you get more versatility with that because the just straight up heels I don't normally wear. I don't lean towards them. Honestly, now that I'm saying it out loud, I do think I prefer the boots over just like straight up the like short heels. I don't love those when they're pointed toe. They're just not my favorite, but the boots, absolutely love. 10 out of 10. The next charm we're going to be talking about is chunky charm necklaces. This I love. I love any piece of jewelry that tells me something about who you are as a person. For my 20th birthday this year, I went to this place called Shea Lily Jewels in Vancouver with my sister and one of my best friends. We each made individual charm bracelets or charm necklaces. I made both. Both of them had like fruit, seashells, different things on them that really like were my favorite things, and I love those jewelry pieces with all my heart. I think that they are so cute and they're so me, and I love seeing people wear jewelry that is specific to them, because even though charm bracelets and charm necklaces are trending, they are still very specific to the person buying them. Definitely another one of my favorite trends from this year. The next trend is once again another one of my favorite trends from this year, but leather buckled boots have so taken over the shoe scene. Love the buckled boots. I actually own 2 pairs. I have this pair of boots, which is my most worn shoe. I have another pair of those same boots from Steve Madden, but they are the tall ones and they are in this kind of like cream color. I just think that they're so cool. Anything that adds more texture to an outfit, I am usually for. There's not really anything else I can say about it. It's genuinely just something I adore. The next trend we're going to talk about took over last winter and fall, I want to say, but it has definitely carried through till this year. It's simmered down a little bit by now, and that is bows. People have been putting bows on everything. I love bows in the hair. I love bows tied on headphones. I love bows tied on bags. I love bows on knitted things, etc. What I do not love is bows just like printed on t-shirts. And another thing that I hate with bows is I have seen so many t-shirts that just have bows sporadically all over them. My friend Kenzie made a shirt and I'm pretty sure she has bows just like over her boobs pretty much. I love that, but the ones with bows just randomly misplaced all over them, I think it looks like a children's art project. Oh, I feel bad. I feel like I'm being harsh, but it's the truth for me and my opinion. Remember guys, everything here, subjective. This next trend I adore. It is definitely a more recent mainstream trend, however I really like it. It is scrunched and ruched clothing items, specifically skirts. I think this looks so cool and so unique. I love how every single brand that you look to does this in a completely different way. I think that they are so interesting to look at, and I love the way that I've been seeing people style them. It is honestly my dream to have a skirt like this. I think that it is so beautiful. I think that it's so interesting, and I think it's a really great way to add like an abstract style to fashion. Next up, we have something that is only a new trend in North America, but this style of shoe has actually been around for hundreds of years. It's only becoming mainstream in like a fashion sense as of not that long ago, and that is tabbies. Now, some of you guys might have already known where I was going with this, but tabbies are basically a Japanese work shoe. They were super comfortable, super good for your feet. Mason Margiela is the one that made it mainstream in the fashion world. They have since blown up and many different brands are doing tabbies. I adore tabbies. When I first saw them, I thought what a lot of people think when they first see them, which is that is a camel foot. However, I have fallen in love with them. I would love a pair of tabby boots. I think that they are so beautiful and so unique. They would elevate any outfit. The downside to tabbies is that they are quite expensive, but nonetheless, I want them. The next trend we're going to be talking about is jerseys. Jerseys were definitely big last year as well. I'm not the biggest fan. I feel like it's definitely a micro trend when paired with super feminine outfits, but I feel like in streetwear is the only place that I like to see them. The next trend of 2024 absolutely blew out of proportion. Frickin' ballet flats. I actually love ballet flats, especially ballet flats with the iconic tabby toe. I don't really think I have anything bad to say about ballet flats. I really like them paired with jeans and like more casual outfits, and I love that it's allowing women to add a more like feminine, dainty, girly touch. I feel like it's healing a lot of girls' inner child. Next up, we have something very controversial as well. I think that you either love it or you hate it. I am very on the fence though. Bloomers. I've seen myself like it and I've seen myself hate it. I don't like it when they look like diapers, but I like it when they look like little ruched micro shorts. I feel like for bloomers to look nice, you can't wear actual bloomers. You kind of have to wear like ones that were made recently. Specifically, JD Bird. She has an Instagram account and a TikTok account. I adore her style and she does wear bloomers quite often, and I think that the outfits she wears them in, absolutely to die for it. Love them so much. Next up, we kind of have a 2-in-1. This is going to be men in cropped shirts / men in baby tees. This year, I feel like men have really embraced the hemmed shirt and cropped shirt. I have been absolutely loving it. Now for baby tees, I've actually seen a lot of men wearing baby tees recently, and my boyfriend is starting to get into it, and I think it looks so amazing. I love that men are starting to wear more 70s-esque silhouettes. It's something that you kind of have to exposure therapy yourself into though, because we have been so stuck on baggy for a few years now. Try it with some flared jeans, bootcut jeans, or wide cut jeans. Another thing that I really like is when the baby tees are those ones that have the lining on the neck and the sleeves be like, say, a dark blue, and then the main part of the shirt is like a light blue. I don't know what that style of shirt is called, but I think that looks really great as well. Next up, we also have a men's trend, and that is that I have been seeing so many men wear boots over sneakers. I love it. I love that this year I feel like people have really gotten into footwear, which is great because in past years I've seen so many people speak about how for footwear they lack simply because all they have is like sneakers, and sneakers don't go with everything. They simply just do not. Especially like DMA-esque boots, which if you don't know, DMA is a brand. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I think that they are amazing. If you are a guy and you're only wearing sneakers, try to maybe grab some boots from the thrift store. And next up, we have something that has been around for like about 2 years. That is baggy, low-waisted jorts. You will never catch me hating on this trend. As somebody who has a very specific body type and finds shorts to be actually the most difficult thing to shop for, and these shorts I love because there's so many different ways you can do it. There's so many different ways it's been done, and I love it so much, and it actually flatters my body type. You could not rip these from my cold hands. I love them. The next trend we're going to be talking about is also a more recent one, and that is bubble skirts. And the person who recommended this to me didn't love bubble skirts. I will say I have seen it a few times where I really love it, and that's on people who have a more unique style. I feel very on the fence about bubble skirts. It's just one of those things where I don't think I'll ever buy the trend. If I do, then that's just a change of opinion for myself. But I, as of right now, don't think I'll ever buy the trend, but I do like how it looks on a lot of other people. This next thing is not necessarily a current trend if you are a snowboarder or skier. If you are a winter athletic sport person, you probably know about this. Or if you're like a streetwear, more dark raw denim type vibe, you also probably know about this. But Arc'teryx beanies, I love them so much. I'm actually getting my first beanie soon. I'm getting an Arc'teryx gift card for Christmas. It is mad expensive, I will say that. I love Arc'teryx beanies. I think that they look so sick. I think that the design of the logo is absolutely stunning, and I am so excited to own my first one. The second somebody puts on an Arc'teryx beanie, they automatically look way cooler in my books. Moving on, we have something that is also very prevalent this year, and I am excited about it. Maximalist jewelry. I really like this. I think it adds, once again, a lot of texture to your outfit, which, as you probably have learned already by now, I love texture and color in outfit. I also love that no nobody does maximalist jewelry the same. Like pretty much no one's jewelry stack is gonna look like another person's jewelry stack. Next up, we have more of a aesthetics trend, mustaches and mullet combo. My boyfriend actually has had a mustache like 90% of the time we've been dating, and a few months ago I actually cut his hair and I gave him a little bit more of a mullet. He looks so good. Oh my god, he looks so good. Babe, if you're watching this, you look fly as hell. I love that man. Hair and like tattoos and build, etc., all change the way that your clothing and outfits are perceived, and the whole mustache mullet combo, depending on how you dress, says different things about your outfit. The next trend is kind of like the Arc'teryx beanies, where it is something that's super common in a certain community but has become more mainstream trend this year. That's going to be Birkenstock Bostons. I adore this. I actually bought my first pair in the summer. There's so many different ways you could style these. I wear these with dresses, I wear them with jeans, I wear them with shorts, I wear them with skirts. I can wear them in so many different ways. I love it so much. They're super prevalent in like the granola-esque community. Either way, 10 out of 10, they're going to be a part of my wardrobe for the rest of my life. Next up, we have got silver brutalism. Silver brutalism really made a comeback this year, especially people who are super into like denim and like quality clothing and vintage. Silver brutalism is a really cool style of silver where it's basically more raw and textured looking silver. It's really beautiful. It's really unique. No two pieces look exactly the same. I love it so much. I think that it gives your jewelry so much more depth. The next trend I'm kind of on the fence about, it's loafers. Now, loafers have kind of been trending since like 2020-ish, like COVID area, and they were really big back then. They kind of died down, didn't necessarily go out of style, just didn't become as saturated in the media. And the only reason I don't love it is just because I don't love it in my wardrobe. I feel like I opt for boots in areas where other people would opt for loafers. But another kind of plateau I've hit when it comes to loafers is the fact that I only like very specific, usually designer loafers. Like I like this certain style that almost is like the vibe of a low top Doc Marten mixed with a loafer, but it's from Miu Miu, which is very expensive. I also love certain Prada loafers. Like I love certain brands, but they're all very expensive. I like the ones that are a little bit more patinaed and a little bit more interesting to look at. The next trend is knits over hoodies. I've noticed this year that so many people, men specifically, are starting to wear knitted sweaters over hoodies, and I've been really liking it. I think it's a great way to once again add individualism to an outfit, especially if you're thrifting these knits, and so much more like fashionable than a hoodie is. If you're wearing an outfit that is just like jeans and you're wearing it with sneakers and a hoodie, it's going to be completely changed the second you throw on your boots and throw on a knit. Immediately 1,000 times better, immediately 1,000 times more different. Immediately you're going to be looked at by strangers on the street and they're going to love your outfit. Next up, we have kind of the mullet and mustache, but for women. It's just basically an aesthetics trend that has really been amplified this year, and that is micro bangs. I actually really like this trend. Every single time I've seen it, it has been on a girl who knew she would look good with micro bangs, who did it, and honestly rocked it. I personally do not think that I could rock micro bangs. It is just not my vibe, and it is just not like my aesthetic. Like it's not something I thought I'd like, and when I first saw people talking about it, I was like, okay girl, that's never gonna work. But when I started seeing it, I was like, absolutely, ate the boots down. The next trend we're going to be talking about is chunky belts. I absolutely butchered my explanation, but basically I don't love super aggressively detailed belts. They're just like not for me. For some reason I just feel like they look a little bit tacky, not to offend anyone. And when I say that, I'm referring to like belts that are used as functional belts, not belts that are used like that belt that looks like a bunch of circles linked together and it's just kind of like a cute accessory. I'm not talking about those kind. I'm talking about ones that are actually used as belts. I don't love them when they're super bedazzled. I don't love them when they're super aggressively detailed. And I also, for some reason, my friend Kenzie is gonna kill me because she's obsessed with these belts, but I don't love like super big belt buckles. I don't love them, and I don't love the Western ones. And my friend Kenzie is going to kill me. For some reason, I just have a vendetta against the buckle belts. Anyway, that's my whole explanation for belts. I love normal ones. I love simple ones. I love ones with a little bit of cool stitching detail, with cool colors, with cool patches, but I just don't love ones that are super in your face. I just don't want my belt to be the main event of my outfit, pretty much. Next up, we've got carabiners on the belt loop. This is just something that, like, for some reason, it's just like a universal sign that says, I have style and I know how to dress. That's kind of all I have to say on it. I do like it. It's not really like a giant style thing that I have like a huge opinion on, but I do like it. The next thing is bayonetta glasses. If you don't know, those are like the tiny little like secretary-esque glasses. I look horrible in this trend. I actually recently found some gorgeous glasses that are going to be my version of these. They're a little bit more cat eye, and I'm surprised because usually cat eye glasses don't look the best on me. I love bayonetta glasses. I think they're gorgeous. I think they look great on a lot of girls, especially when they're doing more like siren-esque makeup. I will say it's one of those things where if you dress a little bit more like soft, a little bit more wholesome, they're gonna look a little bit more grandma-esque, and then if you dress a little bit more edgy, a little bit more like cunty, then they're gonna look more like sexy secretary-esque. Next up, we have got something that I would honestly be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't talk about in 2024 trends, and that is sambas and speciales. Now, those have been around for about 2 years. They are, in the past few months though, being talked about in kind of a negative way, which tells me that they're slowly falling out of the trend cycle. I will say, I have 2 pairs in 2 different colors. I love them so much. They are so cool. I love suede for some reason. I have become like a sucker for suede this year. I'm loving it. I have absolutely no complaints about them. I just think they're a really nice shoe. All right, next up, it's weird because for this trend, I've seen people talking about it coming back in style, but I haven't seen people actually wearing it that much out and about. Straight leg to slim jeans. What I have to say about this is I hate it. You can ask anyone in my life. I have owned 2 pairs of skinny jeans since birth, and I hated them both. They are not for me. I'm never gonna wear actual just straight up skinny jeans. I especially hate skinny jeans on men. I'm just gonna say it. To me, when you're wearing skinny jeans, you're wearing them to wear pants. You're not wearing them to wear a stylish outfit. That's just my opinion. Next up, we've got patinaed clothes, specifically leather and jeans. If you don't know what patina is, it's basically just like the wear and fading and distressing of clothing. I have been loving patina on leather. I think that it looks absolutely stunning. I don't know what it is, but whenever anything looks super old or super worn, I adore it. This is probably my favorite thing. Next up is a trend for men and women. That is shaggy hair. I feel like men are definitely rocking a more like shaggy hairstyle, and I really like it. I think it adds a lot of character, and women I feel like are getting a lot more layers, a lot more shag, and I think it looks so sick. I love a super shaggy look. I love a lot of texture in hair. Next up is kind of random, but I feel like this year barely anyone is wearing like wired headphones or like little ear headphones. People are wearing like giant headphones, and I think that kind of started when Apple launched their Apple AirPod Maxes, which I actually own, and I will say I really love them. People have been wearing headphones as an accessory a lot. Do not buy into this if you are not somebody who cares about the quality of your music or anything like that playing. Like, if you just want to listen to music and you're just chilling, like, don't buy into this because it is a very expensive trend, and it is something that I feel like you have to really love if you want to indulge in, because you will regret it if you buy a super expensive pair of headphones and you're not actually somebody who cares about that, or if you're not somebody who finds headphones very comfortable. Next up, we have got off the shoulder. I have seen so many girls wear specifically off the shoulder sweaters this year. I really like it. I think it's cute. I hate cold shoulder. However, I love off the shoulder. I think it like adds such a classiness. I think that I speak for everyone when I say a woman's collarbone is such an elegant and beautiful spot on the body that is like very underrated, and I feel like not spoken about enough. I think that it is so stunning. All right, now we have only got 2 trends left. This next one is button-up cardigans. I have been seeing so many of those button-up cardigans that go all the way up to the collar. I ended up buying myself one. It is probably one of my favorite fashion pieces I own. I love this cardigan with every single ounce of my being, and specifically people have been wearing it with only the top button done up, and I think it's stunning. These button-up cardigans are things that you can do literally in so many different ways, and I don't understand why you wouldn't want to. They are so beautiful and so versatile. All right, and the final trend, we are going out with a very controversial bang. That is lace skirts. Y'all, I spent $80 on a repurposed lace skirt this year. Would you like to know how many times I wore it? 0. I feel like you either adore lace skirts, and I feel like it's like a very small percentage of people that love lace skirts and a very large percentage of the people that don't love it. I loved it so much, but I feel like every time I wear it, I have felt as if I look like I'm going to a rave. You know what I mean? And I feel like every time I wear it, I can't help but shake that feeling, and I'm not really a festival or rave girl. I've never been to either. I have seen it on a lot of people and I really like it. However, I have never seen it not look like a Coachella outfit. It's not really for me. All right, everybody, that is all the trends that we have for today. Make sure you guys comment down below your absolute favorite and your absolute least favorite trend from 2024, whether that be in this video or not. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. I love hearing my subscribers' input, and you guys are all so amazing. And if you are wondering wondering when my Rating My Subscribers Outfits Part 2 is coming up, that one is going to be up on the 27th of December, which is 1 week from the day that I'm posting this. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all 6,000 of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye bye.